Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. I hope yesterday's math assignment went well for you guys. Today, as you can see, we're going to use probability to make predictions. You should have your vocabulary notebook out and get ready to write your first definition. The first term we're going to define today is the complement of an event. So go ahead and copy that down, complement of an event. And a complement of an event is all the outcomes not contained in an event. You should copy that down too. The complement of an event is all the outcomes not contained in an event. If you need more time, go ahead and pause the video and start it back up when you're done. Okay, what does that mean, that all the outcomes not contained in an event? Okay, so I have a spinner here. And let's say I asked you to find the probability of purple. These two are purple. And so the probability of purple is the number of favorable outcomes, there's two purple ones, over the total number of possible equally likely outcomes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So probability of purple is 2/6. The complement is all the ones that are not purple. So the probability of the ones that are not purple, which in this case, of course, is green and orange, would be, well, there's still 6 total possibilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the ones that are not purple are 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's the event, and there's the complement of the event. One interesting thing about complements and the events themselves, if you add them up, the probability of the event plus its complement, you're always going to get 1. Okay? The 1 is known as a certain event. That'll be the next word you should write down, a certain event. And a certain event is an event with a probability of 1. You can also write down impossible event, which is an event with a probability of 0. And if you need more time, just pause the video and restart it when you're done. Okay, so what's an example of an impossible event? In this spinner right here, an impossible event would be, what is the probability of red? Well, there are no red ones up there, so there are 6 total possible outcomes. None of them are red. The probability is 0. No matter how many times I spin that, I am never going to get red. A certain event, what is the probability of getting not yellow? Well, there's 6 possible outcomes total. None of them are yellow, so every single time I'm going to get not yellow. 6 over 6 is 1. It has a probability of 1. Okay, so now we're going to start making predictions, which is the goal of the lesson today. Okay? All right, so I have a spinner here. Okay. You can see it has 3 green portions, 2 orange, and a red, so a total of 6 portions. If you spin the spinner 6 times, how many times do you think it will land on green? Okay? Well, we just use the probability. Green, the probability of green, 3 favorable outcomes out of 6 total possible outcomes. So if you spin it 6 times, it should land on green 3 out of 6 times. So the answer is 3 times. All right, if you spin the spinner 6 times, how many times will it land on orange? There's 2 orange ones. So 2 out of 6. 2 out of 6 times it'll land on orange. 2 times. How many times will it not land on red? So again, we're looking for the complement of red. All right. There are still a total of 6 possible outcomes. How many of them are not red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 out of 6 times it will not land on red. So 5 times. Okay, those are pretty simple, and those are the kind you'll see at the beginning of your assignment today. Later on in the assignment, you'll see problems like this. Okay? If you spin the spinner 30 times, how many times will it land on orange or red? Okay, don't panic, it's really easy. Okay? Just figure out the probability of orange or red. Okay, there are still 6 total possible outcomes. How many of them are orange or red? 1, 2, 3. So the probability is 3 out of 6 that will land on orange or red. But we're not spinning it just 6 times, we're spinning it 30 times. So we just change this to, what if we spun it 30 times? Then how many times would it land on orange or red? It's just like finding equivalent fractions. 6 times 5 is 30. So you multiply this by 5. 3 times 5 is 15, and you get 15 times. If you spin the spinner 72 times, how many times will it not land on orange? Okay, once again, there's 6 possible outcomes. How many of them are not orange? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 out of 6 times will land on orange. So instead of out of 6 times, we need to know how many out of 72 times. 6 times 12 is 72. 4 times 12 is 48. So that is 48 times. Okay, and the trickiest one you might need to know today. If you spin the spinner 21 times, how many times will it land on red? Well, the probability of red is easy. 1 out of 6 times, it'll land on red. We got to figure out how many times it'll land on red if we spin it 21 times. Now, 6 times 3 is 18, 6 times 4 is 24, so we don't know that. But remember your cross products rule, right? 6 times n equals 1 times 21, which is 21. Okay? Divide both sides by 6, and you get n equals, you pop that in your calculator, you will get 3.5. So the answer is 3.5 times. Now obviously it's not really going to land on it 3.5 times, but 3 or 4 would both be good predictions. That's what you'll need to know for today.